Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all well. Just first doing this video at the moment to put on the group and put on the social media platform. If I start wittering on and everything else, don't worry about it because it's first live I've done. Well, not live, should I say? First recording I've done, and we want to start doing this on a daily or every couple of days basis, just to let you know how things are going, how our journey's going in the property industry. Because I said Dominic, my son, who I'm very proud of at the moment, is doing absolutely fantastic. He's been doing it, well, a bit longer than myself, about 6 months now. And his journey's just been brilliant. You know, he's grabbed it with both hands, should I say. Yes, you know, as some of you probably seen and worked out and whatever else and everything, and he's not shy of me, you know, saying it. Yes, he is autistic, but he's been autistic most of his life, so he's learned to deal with it and everything else. And I couldn't be any more proud of what the effort, you know, and the focused effort, what he's put this into. So Dominic's been doing it 6 months, doing all the training and everything else you see with Samuel Leeds. He was ready to go down to the last crash course just before Christmas, and he drove it was on his way, well, it was going to be down in London, then it ended up changing to, I think it was Southampton, but they still ended up driving down to Southampton, and in the hotel room that they paid for in Southampton, yes, that was the second hotel room they paid for, they spent all day with a laptop watching the virtual crash course, the first one he ever did. And Dominic, he come back fired up. But no, myself, I watched the first crash course on the 9th of January because my journey between all this, you know, I used to run my own company last year and it all folded, I think it was September time, and no, just before that. And with everything going on, it hit me quite hard. And I mean very hard, you know, first time in my life. I'm always a positive, outgoing, go out and never quit and never give up and everything else. But for the first time in my life, I went into the doctors and says, I can't cope anymore. I've had enough. So I turned, you know, put me on all sorts of tablets. You know, I ended up crying at the doctors and everything else. No, it was horrendous. It was a very, very low point. And just couldn't cope with stress, couldn't cope with life, couldn't cope with anything. So what I did, I just put my mind, you know, just took every day as it comes. And then just rattled on through for a few months, working out what I'm going to do. And I was watching Dominic, how he was doing with the virtual crash course and that, and different things they were talking about with training with Samuel Leeds. And one conversation we had as well with Alex and Annalisa Briggs. You know, they started on the academy last year, and it just opened my eyes. You know, I knew it before, you know, just before my business folded, but when it folded, I couldn't focus on anything. But all I can say is thank you, Alex and Annalisa, because you give us a hope again, a hope of where we can guide our future and security and everything else. Because, as I say, you know, all securities in property, you know, you'll always make an income, you know, if it's done right and you work along the side of the right people. And we just absolutely, you know, we thrive on it now. We're at it with myself and my son, you know, fantastic relationship. My wife's involved and everything else. Nicola, she does all the searching for the properties and everything else. You know, she says we're, you know, a little personal PA. So she'll go mad when I say that. But no, you know, she's supporting myself, and she can't, you know, it's a nice, lovely family business, and we run it alongside each other. So yeah, so, and also the admin in the group as well, Joe Edwards. Dominic started talking to him first, then I come on board, and he's done fantastically. You know, he's growing his training, he's got rent to rents and building investor list up. So we're working very closely alongside Joe, and again, you know, last couple of weeks we had a fantastic Q&A session with Lawton. You know, it was supposed to be in about 10 or 12 or 15, but it ended up a room full, and then we had to move room because there were too many people. But so many like-minded people just sitting in one place, just talking, and it was fantastic. But thank you very much for that, Lawton. And then we, you know, David's on about coming up the northwest. David Eccles, he's been speaking with Dominic. He's coming up the northwest soon. And Evans, we've tried a couple of times to meet you, but we ended up missing each other. But we'll try that again soon. And the Q&A session he's looking at doing down in London, so we'll possibly go down to that as well. But no, if I waffled on a bit, don't worry about it. I just wanted to let you know this is going to be a daily or every couple of days journey by myself, Dominic, Joe, and you know, just keep everybody upbeat, positive, and let everybody know how your journey's going, how much you're passionate behind this, how much you can support each other, because it's just one big family in property. Everybody's there to help each other. The support's out there, the training's out there, the guidance is out there, but just listen to each other, support each other, and sky's the limit, shall we say. But no, good luck, enjoy the rest of your evening. If you need anything from myself, Dominic, Joe, if anybody, just pop a message on the group, anything you want to. And then, believe you me, I'm still learning, Dominic's still learning, everybody's, you know, there's always something to learn. But if there's any support you need on the group, just pop in there. And if we can't answer it, somebody else will. So, good luck, stay positive, enjoy the rest of the evening. Goodbye.